what's it, 9:35. It's Tuesday the 16th of April. And Daryl put on my vlog playlist the other day, earlier on. So I watched a couple to try and get me back into the, I don't know, the desire to vlog. I always desire to vlog. It's just the doing it. I don't seem to manage quite so well. I don't know why. But I just watched, what was it? Week 38, 2023. And it was that made me come on to talk to you. So that was when I fell roller skating at that kid's birthday party, Ruby's son's birthday party. And I fell on my arse. I don't know if you guys remember. If I remember, I'll put a link to it in the iCards. But it was week 38, 2023 in my vlog playlist. And yeah, I fell and I hurt my ass. And Daryl likes to tell everybody I broke my bum. And my hand was all bruised, do you remember? I did eventually end up going to the doctor, and yes, I had broken my scaphoid. Pat was right. So I ended up with a brace for, a couple of months, and they also told me that I'd broken my coccyx and I'd suffered a radial head fracture, all in the same arm. So it's no wonder I was in so much fucking pain. I did recover from it. And I thought that was it, I thought that's it, I'm okay. But the last month or so, because it's sort of, this was September time. By Christmas, I felt, pretty much normal. A little stiff, but that's nothing unusual. But in the last couple of months or so, I've been in like mega pain, really, really bad. So I've got a phone appointment with a GP on Thursday, because it's basically from my ribs all the way down to mid-thigh that's giving me jip. Sitting hurts, walking hurts, standing hurts, everything hurts, I'll sit here for literally, I need to move now because I'm uncomfortable. And again, I can't sit properly. I have to sit almost on one hip. Sorry, that's my son texting me. Because it's putting pressure on. I think I've got coccydynia again. I had that after Xander was born. And the only thing that got rid of it was bloody acupuncture. But I'm going to talk to the doctor on Thursday. I'm actually going to push for some stronger pain meds, because I haven't been on anything strong pain meds wise since before Daryl was born. Quite frankly, sorry, I'm sick of being in pain. I always yawn when I talk to YouTube. Funny enough. I did buy one of those cushions, with a hole in it. One of these. And it's okay. I can sit. The trouble is, I then can't reach the floor, because it adds, a good sort of 1.5 to 2 inches to the height off the sofa. So then my feet can't hit the floor, which pulls on my back. Can't win. So Daryl stole it, so he's using it. He thinks it's great. My mum's not very well at the minute. She's caught a cold, which of course affects her breathing. She's just got over one as well. She had a chest infection, and I took her to the doctor, and he basically just kept sending her for tests. Didn't prescribe her anything. She ended up buying a commode because she couldn't get out of her room to the toilet at the night. And that's my son's text message alert. And yeah, and he was just like, oh, we'll refer you for this and we'll refer you for that. We'll give some fucking antibiotics or something, So, but she ended up having an ECG, and that came back fine. Well, they said it was what they expected, basically, of somebody who was in their early 80s with COPD, and he's an ex-smoker. And she was like, "Oh, I quit fucking years ago." I was like, "Yeah, but the damage was done by them, you know." So, and then she just got over that. I'm starting to feel a little bit more mobile and a little bit more like herself. And then I slept with the window open, and she caught a little bit of a chill. I feel really guilty, really guilty. And she was really bad last night. I nearly called an ambulance. She wouldn't let me. But yeah, she says she feels better today. So yeah. Anyway, I've got a nail appointment tomorrow. Well, Callie and I have nail appointments tomorrow. We go together now, and we basically take up Sarah's morning. So we're in at 10:30, and we leave about 1:30, I think, all told, which isn't too bad when you consider that's 2 sets of nails that Sarah then does. Yeah, sometimes it's 1:30, sometimes it's more like 2:30, depending on whether we both need a new set or, you know, what we're doing. Callie's takes a little bit longer because she has gel. Mine's coloured acrylic. That's mine at the moment. This colour is like almost holographic. You know, it's beautiful. So I've really enjoyed having this. This looks more pinky than it does on camera, or it does on my screen rather. But you can see how much I need to redo it. I've got so much new growth. So yeah, new nails tomorrow. I need to go shopping tomorrow. It's my son-in-law's birthday on Friday, so I've got the children. My mum's birthday on Saturday. And then my grandson, Nathaniel, it's his birthday next week. He'll be 3. 3. Oh my God, you guys, 3. When did that happen? Can't believe he's 3. I really can't. He's a lovely little boy. He's at that age now where he and I have fun together. Do you know what I mean? And he knows that, like, Nanny's cheeky with him. It was so funny the other week. If I can find a video, I'll sort of slot it in. I don't know what started it, but he went out into the kitchen, and all of a sudden he went, Nanny, get out my kitchen. So that then started 20 minutes of us shouting, "Get out my kitchen," at each other and chasing each other up down the hallway. It was so funny. And he was like full on, like, cracking up laughing at me. It was just adorable, the noise he made as he was laughing. Absolutely.
What'd you say? Get out of your... that's my kitchen. What you're doing? Get out of my kitchen. Get out my kitchen. Come out my kitchen. Out my kitchen. Go on, you go first.
See, what else can I tell you? Tomb Raider. Do you remember Tomb Raider? Lara Croft with the Madonna pointy boobs? Yeah. They remastered it. And it's for sale. And we have a PS4. Well, PS4 Pro. And they remastered 1, 2 and 3 and sold it as a package deal for 25 quid, which I thought was excellent. And they released it on Valentine's Day, so the week later, when I got some money, I bought it. And I'm halfway through number 2. Did number 1. I'm halfway through number 2. Sometimes I use a walkthrough just to put me in the right direction, because I my sense of direction is really shit, and I tend to get lost on games. I'll go round and round in circles going, well, yeah, I don't know where to go. My children are like, Mum, you've been here 4 times already. And I'm like, oh. So, yeah, sometimes I use it just to give me a little hint, which Daryl says I now have to flip a coin for, whether I can use the walkthrough or whether I've got to figure it out on my own. So before every time I play, he makes me flip a virtual coin on Google. Which doesn't seem fair, really, does it? But there you go. So yes, I've been playing that. That's been good fun. Xander is going to be getting back in the ring. Or he has actually gotten back in the ring. There's been a new company starting, or there is a new company starting up here on the island called Phoenix Pro Wrestling, which is run by a couple of people who used to wrestle with Outcast. They've started their own company, and Xander was one of the people that they called up and said, you know, we want you to wrestle with us. They've been really, really good. They've taken him off to shows on the mainland for other indie companies, and you know, he's trained with a few of them, and yeah, he made his return last weekend in a battle royale for, can't remember the name of the company. And then this weekend he's going to another show, and he's going to be in a match with Kapow Wrestling. And then I think it's the weekend after that, Phoenix Pro Wrestling has their inaugural show here on the island, and your girl's going to be running the camera. I don't think it's going to be a permanent thing, but they've said that could I run a camera for the first show, because the guy that they had got is actually being pulled in to wrestle. So I was like, yeah. And I must admit, I'm actually panicking a bit because I'm in so much pain. Remembering what days with Outcast used to be like, the amount of pain that I was in, and I'm really worried that I'm gonna be fucked after doing Phoenix. But, you know, I've said I'll do it. I guess I just, excuse me, I guess I'll just have to figure it out. I'll take lots of breaks during the day before the show starts, so that I'm not tired when the show starts. But yeah. What else? I've got to dig out all my equipment and remember how it all works, because I haven't used it since the last Outcast show. So yeah, that'd be good. I'm looking forward to seeing him back in the ring. So his jacket for his introduction, you know, the bit where they come out and walk down to the ring, that bit, he's bought a coat for that. Well, Rudy bought it for him, actually. Rudy got it for him as a late birthday present, because on to skin at the moment. He's not working at the minute. He hasn't worked for a couple of months, and it's been quite stressful for him. But yeah, Rudy was like, dude, I'll get you a coat. And one of the other wrestlers was like, dude, we'll get you some tights. And I got him some boots, and so he's ready to go. So yeah, looking forward to seeing him back in the ring. But yeah, it should be good fun. Should be good fun. And then they've got an over, this is a family show, this one. And then there's an over 18 show in May in Ryde. So yeah. Let's see what else. I can't remember if I vlogged this or not last year, because I know I didn't vlog a lot last year. I really can't remember whether I vlogged. This is how bad my memory is. We lost Isis last October. It was a month before her 16th birthday, and she made it quite clear that enough was enough, and she was done. So I had to make the decision to take her to the vet. It was horrible. It was awful. I was on my own. I went on my own with her. Kyle stayed here and he dug her grave because I was adamant she was going to come home. This is her home. You know, she lived here for 10 of those 16 years. So, yeah, Daryl doesn't know everything. I just told him that she died that morning. So I'm really hoping he doesn't play this back. But yeah, she's buried in the garden in her favourite blankie. It was horrible. It really was. And it's been weird. It's been empty without her. And we still have Dolly and Binky quite a lot. I've got them nearly every day next week, actually. But it's not ISIS, is it? You know, so... what else? I don't know. What else? I need ideas of things to talk with you guys about. Because my life's not really that interesting. This is why I don't really vlog anymore. Because all I seem to do was vlog me walking to school and back. You know? Chatting about shit. I don't do things to show you. Like, pretty much my routine is I get up in the morning, Daryl gets up, he has toast, I have tea, and then an hour later we have a quick hug in the bed. We still do hug in the bed. And then brush our teeth, get ready for school. We walk to school with, because Nathaniel's at preschool now, or you know that. We walk to school with them in the morning, drop Daryl and Nathaniel off, and then I tend to go for a little walk. So by the time I get home, I've usually got around 5,000 steps. Which at the moment is really fucking painful to do. And then I'm usually at home doing whatever, you know, whether it's watching wrestling or going through, at the moment, Kyle and I are going through Star Trek. We're on Next Gen, season 2. You know, or I'll be pottering about, and then I make Mum her lunch. I clean up after that. She doesn't come downstairs much anymore. Not since she got ill. So all her meals are now done by me, which on the one hand means, you know, my kitchen's not quite so much of a issue, but it's still a lot of work for me. But you know, that's just how it is. Yeah, so I do her lunch, and then sometimes I have a big lunch as well. And like today, I ate out with Alex today, so I haven't actually eaten any tea. And then Daryl comes home and he's usually like watching something. I'm usually watching something. Cook his tea. We watch telly, we sit, we chat, whatever. Then he goes to bed about 8. Mum has a supper. And then about sort of 9, 10 o'clock, I start thinking about going to bed. It's 5 to 10 and I'm thinking about going to bed. So, yeah. That's pretty much my life. Oh, I installed some of these. These, they look a bit messy. I need to brush them. These Lux end locks that everybody seems to be raving about. So I saved up and I got some. You're supposed to brush them and curl them, and you know they don't hold. They're a pain in the ass. I like them, but I'm like, I probably could have got twice as many regular locks for the same amount of money, and it would have been a lot less hassle. I keep forgetting to brush the bloody things. They look fantastic when they're done, don't get me wrong. I've got 10 of them in my head. Whether I will keep them looking neat and tidy and not allowing them to dread themselves, I don't know, to be honest. I haven't brushed them for a couple of days. I even went and bought like bendy rollers the bendy roller stick things. The fuck are they? I bought some of these off of Temu. Because I thought, you know, that would be a good way to stop them knotting, but I keep forgetting to put the bloody things in. So, you know, I need to get some product because I bought some heat protecting spray and some hairspray to use because I've got a curling wand. But I'm thinking like maybe I should get some detangling spray or something because they get so knotted where they're mixed in with my my regular dreads. The friction makes them knot up really, really well. So, and it's quite hard getting the knots out, you know. I mean, look how solid that is. That's supposed to be all loose brushable hair. So, I mean, they're beautiful. They look really, really nice, but yeah. I've got, is it that one? No, there it is. That's my Daryl dread. This is all made of Daryl's hair. Take it out of the hairbrush. Yeah, every couple of weeks or so I just clean out his hairbrushes and then I just add it in. So I've got this one dread that is like thicker and longer. I need to reinforce the top, it's a little bit loose. And I've got some hair from the extensions where I've combed them a bit too roughly. So I'm going to use that to make a band-aid, I think. Or what we call a band-aid. How light that one is. There. It's like the dye hasn't taken to it. It's one of mine, isn't it? Or is it an extension? Yeah, it's one of my own extensions. It's really light there, isn't it? So, yeah, I just want to sort of reinforce the top of it a little bit. What else can I tell you? Oh, yeah, the big news. I'm having a shower installed. So that'll be something I will be vlogging about next week. It starts Monday. And I'm having the entire bathroom done. The bath is going to be taken out. Gonna have a small sink put in. It's a standard size sink, but it's such a tiny bathroom. And literally all we do in there is brush our teeth. You know, everything else, and wash your hands after going to the toilet. Everything else is done downstairs. So we've got like cloakroom sinks down the road for tenants. But now Callie and that live upstairs, so they don't really need or want sinks in every room. So we said we would take one of their sinks out. Well, he's going to do it. The guy who's doing it for me, he's going to do it. He's going to take one of the sinks out and install it up in our bathroom. So it's going to go from a pretty great chunky sink, or what feels like a bloody great chunky sink, to a sink that's probably going to feel too small until I get used to it. That's a bit better. Yeah, and I think I'm having a new toilet done as well. I need to double check that with him because we discussed a new toilet, but he hasn't actually written it on the invoice. So I'm a bit like, is he providing and installing a new toilet? Or what? So we'll see. It still looks very thin up here, doesn't it? Never mind. Dun dun dun. That's my "it's time for bed, Sam" alarm. But his hair is so fluffy. You know, I tighten the dread on this like regularly and it's just so fluffy. It's annoying actually how fluffy it is. But so yeah, that's exciting. That's like really exciting. I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, the bath's coming out and we're having a walk-in shower. So yeah, because it will mean that's a bit better. It will mean it'll be easier for Mum for a start. That's the main thing. It'll be easier for Mum, and it'll be easier for me. So we've got a stool that will go up and shower for her, and I'm going to have it positioned so that we can slide it down low enough for her to access it, because she can't reach above her head. She's not capable of doing that anymore. So when he puts it in, I'm going to say, look, either I need to have an extra long rod so that it can be used by my 6'4" son, Xander, and my mum, who's going to be sitting on a shower stool. You know? So, yeah, that's what I'm going to need. So we'll see. I don't know. Or maybe even put like 2 rods on with an attachment so that you just move it from one to the other for her. We'll see. But yeah, she can reach about there. She can't, you know, which is okay because she, you know, she lets me know before she goes in. So if it needs moving down, I can do that for her. It's just a question of like, because the standing rod is only a couple of foot in it. That should be enough, but yeah. Anyway, I've been jabbling at you for 26 minutes now, so I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to go to bed, I think. I might have back at Chris. I'm hungry. And then I'm going to go to bed. So let's see if I can keep this up, yeah? I'd like to get back into it. I miss it. Yeah. I'll see you later.
Hi, YouTube. I have a gun. Loads this little disc.
Morning, YouTube. It's a bit low, isn't it? Let's make you a little bit higher. There we go. Do you mind? Children. So Dara has to have his hair up for school because it's beyond a certain length. So he wears it in a Qui-Gon Jinn half up, half down type style.
Qui-Gon Jinn.
We start off with a softball bristle brush to get rid of the majority of the knots.
And just
We
make
gave his hair a good trim, didn't we, a few weeks back?
Yeah.
Well, a couple of months ago now, because he had so many split ends, and combing this end part of his hair
Was terrible.
was awful, and it was causing him so much pain. I've actually missed like one little bit. He's got like one little section here that I missed when I was cutting it, because I didn't do like a very good cut. It was just literally I cut all the ends off that I could get to.
This is the wrong way round, but it's easier to shoot.
So it needs it needs another trim really. We need to keep on top of it so that it doesn't get. We ended up cutting a good couple of inches off, which was quite annoying. Now once we're done with that one, we get
The
some
water
water
blaster.
and a detangling brush. You can pick these up really cheap. You don't need those expensive 20 quid jobbies. We got that in pound shop.
A pound shop.
Yeah. And because the ball bristle one has done the majority of the work, there's not that many knots.
We just have to go out.
See, there's a little knot there.
That one might
It
need.
pulls all these faces. How floofy your hair is. It's like, it's a real, you know, Diana Dawes kind of curl at the bottom. Then we get the water.
And you go psh, 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 psh.
And spray it.
And then I shoot Mummy.
No, you don't shoot Mummy. Thank you very much. And he has quite thick hair, so I lift it with the brush to get the underneath parts wet. And the reason I'm getting it wet is because A, it helps style it, and B, because I'm going to apply a little bit of gel.
I'm going to have the same job as my parent. YouTube!
He's decided he wants to become a YouTuber.
With my friends.
So we're going to do videos, and we're going to learn how to edit using the very basic software that I use.
Yeah, I
Right,
need
then what we do is we get...
Gorilla Snot.
Yes, we use Gorilla Snot Gel. And it's yellow because yellow is Daryl's favourite colour. And with this stuff, we've had this for...
year and a half.
Yeah, a year and a half, and we're only halfway through it. I got this from a brand new store that opened up in Marlands in Southampton. And it was an African hair, you know, products store. And literally, you need like...
that much.
Just that much. It is not even a pea size amount.
And then just
I dip my nail and just do a little scoop. Then I get it on my hands and I lightly rub it over the end of my fingers. And then I just lightly do it over the top of his hair, on the top. And the good thing about this is that it brushes out at the end of the day. He takes his hair down. He literally goes like that. He doesn't even brush it. And the product's gone. So we use these type of hair bands because they are
good.
Basically the least painful, aren't they? Hold that then. And then we half up, half down.
I've made the strongest thing ever. It's a hairband blaster.
I separate the hair. I use my fingernails for that. No, because I'm doing your hair.
It fell.
I use my fingernails just to separate the hair. I find that gives me the cleanest divide really, without digging a comb into his scalp.
The hairband fell.
Every time I've seen somebody separate with a rat tail comb, it looks like they're digging into the scalp, and I've had my hair separated with those, and yeah, it's not pleasant. So make sure we get these little bits around the ears so that they're out of the way.
Sleepy.
We brush all of the top so it's all nice and smooth. Then I brush it from underneath. This just basically makes sure that all of the hair is back. Right, bend down and pick up that hairband. So all the hair stays back and the gel is combed into it.
Yeah.
Right, turn to the side, that's it. And then we just do a 3 or 4 twist, depending on how much hair I've actually pulled back. If I've pulled back loads, it's only a 3 twist. Normally it's a 4. And then I just give it another quick brush through to get his curls looking amazing.
Nah.
There you go. All done. And that's his hair for the day. Easy as that. Takes 2 seconds.
And no, this does not hurt. I've shot myself multiple times.
Right, it is 8:10.
The kiddies
So
are
we've
going
got
to
10 minutes now until my grandkids arrive to walk to school with us. Thank you very much, Daryl. Appreciate it. Yeah, we walk up with the grandchildren. No, well, with Nathaniel. Sometimes Victor comes as well.
Normally Victor's in the pushchair or he's at...
He walked, didn't he, one day last week? And it took us ages to get to school.
Like an hour.
But that's okay.
Very rarely he'll be at Adam's house feeding the cat.
Yes, they go to Adam's house because Adam's parents are away at the moment to feed the cat. So I am going to... Let's just turn you around a bit. I'm going to prep my bag and get ready for the day. So I need to pull today's card.
Oh, my cards are in the office. I'll go get them.
I pull a tarot card, he pulls a Pokemon card. Right. Oh, today I pulled the Knight of Blades. So, what do you see? I see a guy that doesn't know what he's doing. So that's my card for the day.
My card for the day is our creamy psychic type.
And for my nail appointment, I've got my bag. And in my bag so far, I've got my house keys. Because on my house keys, I've got my watch charger and a drinking straw. Because you never know. I don't like those paper straws they do everywhere now.
Yeah, they're
I've also got my disability toilet key. I've got a hairband and paracetamol. I'm going to chuck in my AirPods. Look at my case. Isn't that cool? So chuck in my AirPods and my iPad because my diary and everything is on here. You didn't go to that, so I can chuck that away. Oh man, I've got to show you this invite that Daryl got to a birthday party the other day.
And no, we're not throwing it away.
It's so cool. Look at that.
It's a Nintendo.
It's a Switch. How cool is that? Hang on, because I need to cover the phone number at the bottom. And then it gives you space to write your details on the back. How cool is that? I'm going to look for some of these for when it's Daryl's birthday. Right, so yeah, and then I'm going to grab my glasses. My grandkids got me this case, and there's my little case. Nanny's glasses and Nanny's sunnies. So,
I like the sunnies.
yeah, see, I like the glasses case because it's more my colour. But
like
it's got my
this
sunglasses in so that I can have those on later.
I prefer the sunglasses.
Chuck my iPad in.
Need keys.
Yeah, I'll chuck keys in a sec. I might actually put my keys in a different pocket because they tend to get caught on my knitting.
Da-da-da. Well, there's a side pocket there.
Yeah, it's not a very good pocket. It's more for decoration than anything.
Oh.
Let's see if I can wedge my keys into it.
Spider-Man. Spider-Man.
There you go, that's a bit better. And then my socks that I'm currently working on, which are caught around my tripod. There we go.
And caught around my cards.
These are the socks I'm cutting. Isn't that pattern stunning?
Yeah.
It's called Fish Scales and Fairy Tales. Yes. If you're nowhere near my TV, thank you very much.
I wasn't shooting it.
No, but if it goes like the wrong way, it's going to hit the telly. Yeah, it's called Fish Scales and Fairy Tales. Karen suggested it to me. So
Karen.
I'm actually doing a few things that I've never done before. I'm doing a toe-up sock. I have done toe-up socks before, but I'm doing an afterthought heel. I haven't done an afterthought heel before, and I'm looking at it thinking that's going to be a bitch to pick up because I have no idea what I'm doing. So
But Mummy's good at it.
I might like just knit today and then tonight see if I can pick the heel up on a separate pair of needles before I go like mega loads further, because I'm looking at it and I'm like, I don't know how I'm supposed to pick that up because I've done a yarn over. The pattern requires you to do a round of plain and then you do slip one, knit one, yarn over, and then partial slip stitch over both. And I did a plain row before I did the slip stitch, but it looks like it's going to be a bit difficult to pick up. I may not take these today. I may just take a plain pair because I think that might be easier.
Have a bag of colouring pens.
Ooh, sounds like the heel.
Come on, then.
Hi!
Hello.
Say hi, YouTube!
Say hello, YouTube.
Say hi! Oh, you got another broken one. Caught it on my bag, pinged it outward. Say hi, YouTube!
Did good walk up today.
Did good walking today? Oh, awesome. Time to leave then.
YouTube. We're doing the hair routine again.
Morning, it's Thursday.
Bye.
I didn't vlog much yesterday because I was getting my nails done. I was with Carly. I can't film there because my nail technician's place is in one of those apprenticeship colleges. So there's loads of students around, so I'm not allowed to film in there. Because obviously, you know.
That part of my hair does not want to stay down.
Well, it does when to get it all wet. Yeah, so, you know, I'm not allowed to film, which is fair enough, you know. So we went and had our nails done. Then we went out and had some lunch. Or, you know, by the time we sort of both finished, it ends up being a mid-afternoon meal. Which is a bit annoying because we sort of tend to eat about 2. And then...
Mummy, pick a card.
No, come on.
Okay.
And then I don't get hungry again for the rest of the day.
Not right.
But I sometimes wake up in the night really hungry because I've gone from 2 p.m. So, and I learned when I tried the, you know, 16-8 fasting thing, that fasting gives me migraines. So, yeah, I can't fast. Could you please put your head up? Thank you very much. So today I am going to drop Dara off at school.
No!
Yes!
No! My card for the day is cipher. Don't know if you can see the design.
Yeah, I'm going to drop Dara off at school and I'll go for my
No.
usual morning walk.
Yeah.
Hopefully while I'm out on said walk, the surgery will call me because I've got a GP phone appointment today. So yeah, I'm hoping that will be this morning rather than later, because I want to wash my hair when I come home. And I know that she doesn't phone while I'm out on my walk. She bloody well phone me while I've got my head over the tub, you know. But I'm gonna wash my hair and do a face pack and all that kind of
Yeah.
stuff. Callie bought me face packs for Mother's Day.
Oh, those two new ones.
Yeah.
Can I pick which one you do?
Well, I'm gonna do the one that I didn't do last time.
Oh, okay.
Which I can't remember which one I did last time. I'll have to have a look.
I picked
Did
raspberry.
you pick raspberry? Okay, I'll do the
Yeah.
peach one later then. Yeah, Kelly bought me like a face pack kit from, I think it was like B&M or something like that. And they're 2 little pots of clay masks. There's also a sheet mask or 2 in there, I think. They're weird though, because I mean, I always like remember clay masks like what my mum used to have, where you put it on and you wait until it dries, and then your whole family try to make you laugh to crack the bloody thing before you go and wash it off. And my mum used to love it. I like the peel ones, you know, where you stick it on and it dries and then you peel it off, like one big like strip. I like those because it feels like your face has been exfoliated, you know. The clay ones that she's got, they don't dry and crack. You just put them on and wear them for sort of 10 minutes and then go and wash them off. So I was a bit like, ugh. And they're okay, but they're not my favourite. So
The design on the back of the card is a Pokeball being thrown.
right, that's you done.
2 cards for the day.
The good thing is that my hands are completely clean of that gel already, so that's quite good. Yeah.
What? No way.
Okay, let's pull my card for today.
Okay.
Grandchildren will be here in a minute. I've just ordered some of those loop earplugs. If you don't know what they are, Google them. But they're basically like to help people in noisy situations and that. It's like we went out to a pub yesterday, and pub's getting like really busy now because of the nice weather. And it was really loud. And these are supposed to help with that kind of thing. I also thought they'd be good like when I've got a migraine and that. Or, you know, simply when I want to do something and he's watching TV, I could maybe put my loops in and then not worry about it. Let's have that one. Oh, today's card is the 2 of Blades. Yeah, she's learning to say no. That's a very hard lesson, especially when it comes to family, is learning how to say no for your own mental health, you know. Yeah, my hair needs a wash, so I'm going to wash it today. I fancy braiding it and getting it all
Curly.
yeah, curly. My luxe ends need a good brush out, and yeah, they need to be detangled and treated because I've not treated them very well.
And if you used a Gorilla Snot already, be warned it will feel sticky. But
Feel sticky until it dries, and then there's absolutely no residue on my hands at all.
and then you just don't feel anything.
Yeah, so I really want to wash and braid my hair this morning, and then do a face pack and sit out in the garden because it's a gorgeous day.
Yes.
The breeze has like vanished. Yesterday it was nice, but it was cold.
It was.
It was
quite
cold
breezy.
yesterday, but there's no breeze today, so I want to have a bit of a self-care day, you know?
Luke went to go put coats on
And then at lunchtime, I've got to obviously feed me and Mum. I think we're having chicken today.
Ooh, might be having sweet and sour chicken. Don't remember.
Oh, nice. But I'm going to do a test today as well, because every time I have a roast chicken dinner, I end up with like quite bad IBS. And I think it's the Paxo stuffing. I don't know where you get Paxo in the States. Paxo is a pre-made breadcrumb based stuffing for poultry. And I love it with yeah, I put a bit of cranberry sauce in mine. That's my little trick, cranberry jelly. But yeah, I end up with IBS, and that's the only thing that is really different when I do a roast dinner, because I eat all the same veg throughout the week. I have the same gravy, and I eat chicken quite a lot. But it just seems to be when I have a roast, I get this. So I'm gonna do it today. We're having chicken thighs with veggies and gravy and all that lot. I'm gonna try it with no stuffing and see how I feel. Right.
That's quite nice.
That's my yarn cutter. So I've got my AirPods ready for
iPod.
a bit later on. So I saw this really cool set on the internet yesterday, and I'd really like them, but I've got like proper Apple AirPods, and they're AirPod knockoffs basically. And there's a little digital screen on the front of them, and this connects to your phone, and it allows you to like skip your tracks, and it's like a little remote. You can even use it as a remote to take photographs. I was like, that's amazing. What a brilliant idea. And they're like $38 or something. I was like, oh, I really, really like those. And I would have been so tempted if one was that I already had a pair of AirPods. Really would have been tempted.
No.
But yeah. Anyway, right, we're going to get ready. Do you need a drink? In your Mahusive flask? I love this strategy.
Yes.
Oh, his handle broke on his flask. It still works, but it's a bit dodgy. This is one of those TikTok jobbies. He takes this to school and usually drinks it all as well, don't you?
In 6 hours.
Let's top this up for you today and then get ready for school. And the grandkids will be in it. So we'll see you a bit later on.
Bye.
Say bye, YouTube.
Bye.
Kids are dropped off at school. I'm going for a walk. It's nice. It's a beautiful day. It's a little bit chilly, but it's getting warmer and warmer and warmer. Got an unexpected bit of time with Nathaniel later. Callie asked if I could pick him up from school. Apparently Rob had a bad night. She's out for the day with Adam. Rob didn't sleep very well last night. Neither did Victor, apparently. So there's a chance Victor's going to be asleep at pick-up time. And Kyle's working today, so he won't be at home to just keep an ear out while Rob runs up. So I said, yeah, I'll pick him up. Which kind of didn't up as my whole, let's, wash my hair and do this and do that. Because I've got to be back up here for 11:30. And it's 9 o'clock, or coming up to 9 o'clock. By the time I've had my walk, it's going to be hard. I mean, if the woman phones while I'm out on my walk, great, I can get it done. If she doesn't, the hair washing's going to have to wait until Saturday, I think. So, yeah, I'm going to go for a nice walk in the sunshine, listen to my audiobook, and just enjoy it. My hips aren't too bad today. That's what the phone call's about. After my fall, I told you, didn't I, that my hips and my back have been really, really bad. So that's what I'm going to talk to the doctor about. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to enjoy the sun. Look at it. Blue skies. Isn't it gorgeous? Beautiful, beautiful day. So I had a lovely walk. And I've been sat down just scrolling social media for the last however long, hour or so. I'm going to go and get Nathaniel in half an hour. And my mother wants a cup of tea. So I'm going to do all of that. Still haven't had a phone call, hence hair hasn't been washed. But I'm thinking I might be able to do it this afternoon because it's really nice outside, although there's a bit of a breeze. But I'm going to pick him up in a minute, drop him home, and I'll be back home in an hour, tops. So I could get lunch going, wash my hair while lunch is cooking, and then do it. I'll have a couple of hours. might do that. If not, it can wait till Saturday. It's no biggie. I don't really want to rush. And the thing is, it takes a good half an hour to wash my hair. And then I sit with it in a towel for a good half an hour. And then, like I said, I want to braid it. So, yeah, I might be cutting it a bit fine. Oh, I'm going to have to wait till fucking Saturday anyway. Oh, right. I'll make my mum a cuppa. Yeah. Okay. The doctor finally phoned me. I've got to go in next week. Because annoyingly, I've got to go in on Nathaniel's birthday. It's Nathaniel's 3rd birthday next week. And I've got to take Callie to an appointment at the hospital. And I've got 101 other things to do. So, yeah. But she never even asked me, like, when I wanted the appointment. She was just like, oh yeah, I'm going to book you an appointment to come in and have an exam. I was like, all right, it'll be sent to you by text. I was like, okay. She went, right, bye. And I was like, oh, do I not even get to choose when my fucking appointment is? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I've got to go and see a musculoskeletal specialist next week. So, I wish I would stay down on the road like that. So, yeah. So I'm home and I've just had a quick rest because my back was killing me, and now I've got to go cook and myself some lunch. What we're doing now is 12:40, so by the time I've done that, yeah, the hair's not getting done today. I really want to wash it, but I just don't have time. Oh, I'm tired. I could sleep. But Nathaniel's birthday present did arrive. Hang on. Good old Alison. At least I hope that's what this is, because that's what's supposed to arrive today. It's very light. Oh, it is. Okay. The die-cast ones. Oh, that's cool. Nathaniel's really into Cars. Like Cars the movie, Disney movie. So it's just a knockoff set. He has loads. I say it's a knockoff set, but it does say die-cast Cars 3 on the side. So, but you've got Mater and Sheriff and Lightning McQueen. He loves Mater. He thinks Mater's brilliant. I don't know who else is involved in this. It's come from abroad because there's lots of like foreign writing all over it, but he won't care. So yeah, he's got that. And then he wanted a little police bike. He saw this on Amazon. He went, I want that, Nanny. So I bought him that as well. I don't know whether it makes noise. I don't think it does. But he saw it and he was like, ah, police bike. Oh, and the little pannier's open. How cool is that? So I've got to wrap these up for him later. I've got the kids tomorrow because it's Rob's birthday. So I said I'll have them tomorrow, and then Rob, Kelly and Adam can go out for the day and just have the day to celebrate, because I haven't got anything. Rob's notoriously hard to buy for. And he'll tell you that. So yeah, that's my plan. I'm really tired. I don't want to do lunch, but my mum needs feeding. I'm so tired. Anyway. Better go on with it. Morning. We're just outside the shop, just outside my house, because we've just got back from town. Me and Victor. Say hi. Hi. We're about to go and pick up Nathaniel because he finishes preschool in about 20 minutes. So I thought it seemed a bit pointless going inside, Victor wanting to get out of the pushchair and then play with the toys, and then being pissed off and like put him back in the pushchair to go and pick up Nathaniel. So we literally sat outside for a little bit. So I've just been into town, picked up my mum's medication, got myself some treat because I was starving, and I went to the pharmacy. Now in the UK we have a thing called Pharmacy First. Okay, it's provided by the NHS, and the idea is that if you need a mild medication, if you need treatment for coughs, colds, that kind of thing, that you go to your pharmacist. okay, and you can get a prescription from your pharmacist for the medication required, so that you don't tie up a doctor's appointment. Okay, if you are a child under the age of 16, you're entitled to free medication under the NHS, right? Whether you go to the doctor, whether you go to the pharmacy. So I went to the pharmacy today and said, could I have some Calpol for Daryl, because he's got a stinking cold. And Calpol is a medication that is given to children for mild pain relief. It's given to treat like colds, fever, mild fever, teething pain in babies. You can give it to babies as young as I think about 3 months. It's good for teething pain when they've had their injections and they need pain relief for that. It's a mild. I mean, we call it paracetamol here in the UK. I think you call it Tylenol in the States, is it? And it's a children's version, and it's in liquid form. Okay, you cannot give regular tablet paracetamol to children under the age of 11, so Daryl can't have that, so he stays outside Calpol. You used to be able to get it on the Pharmacy First scheme. You just go in, you give the patient's name, the date of birth, your home address, your GP's name, and GP surgery address. So I went in and I said, can I have some Calpol for Daryl on the Pharmacy First scheme? They don't do it anymore. They don't do it as a medication on the Pharmacy First scheme. So you have to either purchase it, which you can do, it's not expensive, but if you have a child that, like my grandson at the moment, catches every single fucking cold going, and boys tend to, they're always falling over each other. If you have a kind of children, or you have a lot of children, it's going to start getting quite pricey. So while that is an option, it's not always a favourable option. So my only other choice then, if I can't afford to get any for whatever reason, is to take up a doctor's appointment to get a prescription to get the medication. The whole idea of Pharmacy First was to free up doctors, so that doctors aren't treating the stupid little everyday things that, so they've got time to treat more important things. Cut down on waiting times for appointments and shit. And yet one of the most basic medications in the world, nearly every child has Calpol at some point or another in their life. And I now cannot get it on the Pharmacy First scheme. Make it make sense. Hi, good morning. It is about 10:30 on Saturday morning. We have been up. We've been up since about 8 o'clock.
No.
But we've just got back in bed for hugging bed.
No, we've been in bed all morning.
Shut up, you lying type. I just wait for my mum to finish in the bathroom, and then I am going to have a bath and I'm going to wash my hair.
We're not doing anything today. Wahoo! Hey!
We're going to have a lazy day.
Leave my nose alone.
We're going to have a lazy day because she's not very well, as you might be able to tell. That sounds nice, doesn't it? So, yeah. Need to tug my arm like that. In my bed, where I'm comfortable. So cover my butt. So I'm going to have a bath and wash my hair today. I might braid it so that it dries crinkly. Crinkly. I bought a pair of those patchwork style dungarees off of Shein. They've arrived today. So I might try those on after my bath.
Leggy.
I'm just worried that, because I'm fluffy, that I'm going to look ridiculous in them. So, any time I've ever worn dungarees comfortably was when I was pregnant. So, yeah, ouch. Let's see, it's my mum's birthday today.
Is it?
It's Nan's birthday today.
Oh, I can't see.
No, but Daryl's not allowed near her because my mum's also got a cold and I don't want it to get any worse because she's not been very well lately. You just have to go and shout happy birthday from the doorway.
Happy birthday, Nan!
I doubt she heard you. Yes.
You tell her.
Okay. So, yeah, and then we're just going to have a lazy day, aren't we?
Bored.
Already? You haven't done anything.
I've got nothing to do. On Easter, I was bored to death.
He's got a Switch and a PlayStation.
I don't have
And an iPad.
anything to do. Go. I really wish I could play Spider-Man 2 at the moment.
He wants a PS5 because he wants to play Spider-Man. Is that the Miles Morales one or
No, it's
just Spider-Man 2?
It's the one that me and Matt played through.
Okay. But I don't have a PlayStation 5, so.
I'm just waiting for summer.
I told him I would get him like a couple of games or something come summertime. So, hi.
But this is not my handy. My handy's holding.
Right.
Why is my handy holding different? No.
Don't smack me. So, yeah, I'm shattered after having the grandchildren yesterday. There we go. Anyway, right. Oh. Anyway.
2 days off. Hooray!
Yes, today and tomorrow. And then next week is busy, busy, busy.
Because it's Nathaniel's birthday.
Nathaniel's birthday on Wednesday.
On the same day.
School disco on Tuesday.
Yeah.
And forest school on Tuesday.
This is gonna be fun.
So yeah, we got quite a lot going on
And
next
then-
week. I've got to see the doctor on Nathaniel's birthday.
On Friday, I'm going to a friend's house.
Well, apparently. We'll see whether that actually happens or not.
So much energy.
Oh, glad somebody has.
Wake up!
Oh no, don't bounce on me. It's no wonder I live with chronic pain, is it? What are you like? I don't know, I get a photo. But we use that for the vlog. There you go. Oh, God, this is what I have to put up with, people. Anyway, right, we'll see you later on. Say bye. God, I've been out of the bath for hours because I wanted to braid my hair. And I just haven't had a chance because it's just been one thing after another. So I got out of the bath and the laundry had finished, so I put the laundry out. Well, my hair was all like wrapped up in a towel, thinking, I'll do that in a minute. And then Dolly wanted to come round. That's my neighbour's dog that I dog sit. So she came round quick, and Dolly's fascinated with our tortoise, absolutely fascinated. So she goes round the garden looking for him, and she couldn't find him, which I thought this is a bit strange, you know. So Nikki, that's Dolly's owner, and I started looking as well. And the little prick, the tortoise, not Dolly, had got himself wedged. I'll put a picture up here. Yeah, the neighbour on the other side of me, well, several neighbours back, had built a sort of gazebo type thing, permanent like structure down the end of his garden, and the decking basically went kind of under his fence and it sticks out slightly on my side of the garden. It's no biggie. The majority of it is on my driveway and it's fine, but there's a gap, and the tortoise found it this morning. I did not think the gap was big enough for him, but apparently it was. So the little idiot in this gap, right, my tortoise is like yay big and about, I have to hold him with two hands, he's quite large now, had managed to slip down this gap that was about that big
And it must have just been the angle that he went down. Well, of course, he couldn't get back out because the decking sticks out like that and the gap is only about that big. Now, my tortoise is like a lot taller than that. He's about that tall to the apex of his shell. And he couldn't get back out. I don't know how long he'd been down there. He must have been down there a good couple of hours. So, of course, we're trying to pull him backwards to try and get a purchase to get him out. But he's in forward mode and tortoise flippers are come out of their shoulder and curve backwards like that. Yeah, to help them dig, to move along and to bury themselves and eggs and all that lot. So, of course, tortoise is in forward mode and we're trying to pull him backwards. And thankfully, my neighbour was there and she helped me. What a nightmare. What an absolute nightmare. So, yeah, I'm exhausted now. So, I'm going to braid my hair. I might put some of my thingies back in. This is what I'm thinking of doing at the minute, especially on the top here, because I've just got so much gap and it looks awful when my hair grows, doesn't it? But I don't know, like on this one, right? I've got this little thing and I'm sort of thinking I could put that in there, but I don't know whether it's too much on the top. Because the way I do it, right, I'll show you guys how I do it. This is a single-ended extension, yeah? It's one of mine, and I think it's partially stuck to my own hair, to be honest. Let's see if I can get it to move. That's it. What happens is it sticks to my own hair. Yeah. And it loops around my own thing, and then I tend to sort of crochet them closed, but they don't stay in place and they move. So then what I do is I get these ones and I feed it through the hole of where the extension sits, and it makes it all that much tighter. And that's what I'm thinking of doing. Like this one is a nightmare. This one never stays still. But I don't know whether that's too close to, you know. Let me find. I need to go find my threader on that. I'm going to go find it and do a couple and we'll come back. There we go. All braided. I'll probably keep this in for a few days now. Yeah. Trouble is, once it's braided, it's really bulky because where my hair is all different lengths, you know, it doesn't just like this one. This is my neatest braid of them all. It's, you know, that's the only one I think that, you know, is like that. The rest have extra dreads wrapped around the bottom and back on itself, and then of course you've got the ones that aren't as long, which kind of sit up here, and then there's my fringy one here, and I get fed up that in the end and I'll end up either wearing a headscarf or I'll tie it all back. See that one? It's a good bit sticking out. So yeah, and it's more about how to hang it so that it doesn't hurt me. I might be able to go like that, because I always braid a little bit too tight and it can get quite uncomfortable. So, you know, do I leave it like this or do I sort of pull it all back? And we'll see how I get on with it. But yeah, I tried to put mousse. I'm not very good with mousse. I think I probably used way too much. I tried to put mousse on the luxe ends, which are currently braided in. When I take this all down, they will be curling wanded, yeah, because I have heat protectant spray, keratin heat protectant spray with Shine from Schwarzkopf, and then keratin hairspray with Shine from Schwarzkopf. I bought these recently and I found that they just really worked really well. Last time I curled my hair, the curl stayed in it for over a week, which I'm really pleased about. And I need to do a video on that as well. So look at the mess of that. Trouble is, all my ends are sort of, you know, messy, and then you're like, well, what do I do with them to stop them from irritating me? I don't even know where the hairband is on that one. Yes, there we go. So I am now going to go and do some stepping because I've only done 2,000 steps. It's already 3 p.m. and might enjoy the sunshine outside. I've lost quite a bit of hair, brushing the ends. That's the one thing I don't like about them, is that I washed my hair in the bath like I always do. I got out and I rinsed it, and then I used like quite a lot of conditioner to soften it and try and detangle it. And then I wrapped it up. I don't rub up my head or anything like that to dry it, but then getting down to it and it's just knotty as fuck. So that's really annoying. I didn't add any of my extensions in. Oh, that's nice. Any of my coloured ones in anyway. I don't know, just didn't really feel like it. But I think I might buy some more like dark hair to add in on top to give me that sort of look again. How I had it a year ago. I loved it how I had it a year ago. Kind of wish I'd never taken that out, but trouble is it's changed since then, because a lot of how I had it was I had these, which are synthetics, and then the shorter ones that were sort of gave me the bulk on top were made of real hair, but those have all been like incorporated into my hair now, so I don't have any short double enders to thread through the loop on the top of the synthetics. So that's where the issue is, because I tried basically trying to remove all the synthetics. I've still got a few, but only a few now. So, you know, it's either turn them back into double enders and put the synths back in, or save up and get some more human hair at some point. But this will help as well. This will give me a bit of a bulk on top. So yeah, there we go. Right, so I'll see you a bit later. Good morning. It is Sunday. Yeah, well, Monday morning. It's 2 p.m. What have I done so far today? I have Darla's happiest shop, have big red hula hoops.
Yes!
I have cooked Mum an amazing lamb shank meal. She bought some lamb shanks and I cooked one in the air fryer. If you're interested, 175 degrees for an hour. I think it's come out perfect. I'm just waiting to hear back. And I did some beautiful roast potatoes and some veggies.
My brother's in the living room.
Yes, my eldest Kyle is here. We're going to sit down and binge watch some Star Trek while I have a snack. I think I'm approaching perimenopause,
I just murdered my
because
brother.
my periods have been like a bit weird over the last sort of 6 to 12, well, to say 12 months. I had the odd missed one here and there at the beginning of last year. It seems to be every couple of periods I miss one. This month, instead of skipping one or having one, I was 2 weeks late. 14 whole days. And this morning, yeah, it was like the fucking elevator scene out of The Shining. God. And why is it when it's heavy it hurts? So yeah, not impressed. So I'm drowning my sorrows with a can of Coke, because why the fuck not? But yeah, I'm really tired. Went to bed quite late last night. Kyle and I binge watching Star Trek Next Generation at the moment. We've done the classics. We're going through like all of them in production, not chronological. So we're doing the original, Next Gen, DS9, Voyager, and then Enterprise, and then probably Discovery, Strange New Worlds, Picard, and all that lot later. Just keep us busy for a while. My bathroom starts tomorrow, so I'm going to get up there later on and clean it all out and get it all ready, because like my litter tray lives in the bathroom, so that'll have to be moved. And I know it's all being ripped up, but I want to clean it. Does anybody else do that? I want to clean it before I rip it out, so that you know, he's not putting his hands on stuff that might be dirty. So, so yeah, I'm going to go clean my bathroom tonight. Yeah, so anyway, I'm going to have some lunch and just relax for a little bit.